Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome to eSpares. If your dishwasher isn't draining properly, there's a high chance that your drain pump has failed and it needs replacing. In this video, I'll be using a multimeter to test the drain pump inside the dishwasher. Now, for this video, I'm using a Bush slimline dishwasher, but the process should be similar for most makes and models. Let's get started. For this video, I'll be using a Phillips screwdriver, a drain hose unblocker, and of course, a multimeter. And not everyone is familiar with how multimeters work, so let's take a quick look. Now, multimeters are test tools designed to measure two or more electrical values for voltage, measured in volts, current, measured in amps, or resistance, measured in ohms. When testing parts in an appliance, you can use a multimeter to check for these measurements and find out if the part is working properly or not. If the reading is above or below the required amount, or if there is no reading at all, it means the part is faulty and it needs replacing. Safety first, always disconnect the appliance before carrying out any work. For this process, you'll also need to turn off the mains water supply. Also, if your water feed hose going into your dishwasher is not long enough for you to safely work on the machine, then you'll need to disconnect that as well before carrying out any work on the appliance. Do remember to put a towel down to catch any excess water. Before you test the drain pump itself, it's a good idea to test the drain hose. So grab your drain hose unblocker tool, put that inside and see if you can find any blockages. If you do find any blockages, then make sure you test your machine before carrying on with the rest of this process, as the drain pump may not have to be tested at all. If you've tested the drain hose and the problem persists, then we need to test the drain pump itself. Now, to do this, I'm going to flip the machine so I can access the underneath. With the machine upside down, I now need to remove this bottom panel. So there's 2 feet here that I need to get out of the way. And then, using my Phillips screwdriver, undo the 4 screws that hold the panel in place. With the bottom of the machine off, here we can see the drain pump. What I'm going to do is remove it and then check it and then test it. Now, to take it out of the machine, undo the 2 screws, one at the top, one at the bottom. For larger dishwashers, you should be able to use the standard Phillips screwdriver. For this one, I'm going to use a very short Phillips screwdriver, just because in the slimline models, there's not much space. With the screws out, you can pull the drain pump free. You can then disconnect the electrical connections and check that the impeller on the drain pump can spin freely. And also, it's a good idea to check inside the drain housing as well, making sure there's no blockages or anything stuck inside. Now we can grab our multimeter to test the drain pump, set it to 200 ohms, and then across the 2 electrical connections you can put your probes. You're looking for a reading of between 160 and 260. And there we can see this drain pump is safely within the range. If the multimeter reading on your drain pump for your dishwasher is too high or too low, or it has no reading at all, you're going to need a new drain pump. To find the correct drain pump for your dishwasher, you're going to need to know the make and the model number. Now, if you're unsure about where to find the model number, check out our video here, How to Find the Model Number on a Dishwasher, for further help. To fit the drain pump, twist it into position and refit the 2 screws and the electrical connections. Now we can refit the bottom panel of our dishwasher, pop the 2 feet back in and the 4 screws. With the machine upright again, of course, now you can refit your water supply hose and turn on your mains water supply. So there we have it, how to test the drain pump inside a dishwasher using a multimeter. Now while you're here, it's not only a good idea to learn how to replace the parts inside your appliances, but it's also a great idea to learn how to clean your dishwasher properly so you can look after it and make sure it's working efficiently. Check out our video here, how to fix a smelly dishwasher, to learn more. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more maintenance guides, how-to videos, and fantastic tips on cleaning your appliances. Thanks for watching.